going to make Gannat French cheese bread. I don't know if that's how you say Gannat or if that's how you say that, but that's what we're going with. So stick around and watch us make it.
First, I'll start by showing you our ingredients: water, sugar, yeast, cheese, salt, flour, and some oil. We're starting with a food processor because that is what the recipe called for. This is a Cuisinart one. We'll put in our blending attachment, and then we will add in our butter, our flour, and lastly, our salt. I did already mix the yeast, sugar, and water and let that bubble up. So that part's done, but that'll be added in at a later time. And now comes just a lot of mixing. So those are blended together. Now we're going to add in our eggs. And of course, gotta check to make sure none of those little eggshells fell in. Our yeast mixture that I mentioned earlier, we already let that bubble for 5 minutes. And that's just to make sure the yeast is activated. And now, more mixing. Per the recipe, we're adding in a little bit of water to get that dough into a nice ball. And then up next is more mixing, so enjoy the music. So by this point, I'm assessing my choices. I don't think I should have added extra water because it just made the dough sticky, which is exactly what I didn't want. And I'm now starting to think I should use the KitchenAid, which I do end up switching to. You can see here how sticky that dough is. Definitely wasn't supposed to come out that way. And we fix it when we switch to the KitchenAid. And here I am switching to the KitchenAid because honestly, even if the recipe says to do something a certain way, doesn't mean you have to. Do what works for you and whatever you think is best. So here I'm just assessing if I think it's ready to be taken out and shaped. And I give it a little poke test to see if it's still sticky and it feels good. Sprinkling a little flour onto this giant glass cutting board that we have. And we are going to grease a bowl for it to rise in for an hour. And we just put a little bit of flour on the dough after we dump it out to kind of make the outside not sticky. And then working with the sticky dough is just makes everything take so much longer. But then we will roll it around in that greased bowl to get all of it greasy, cover it with a towel, and let it rise for an hour.
we have made the dough and it is now resting for an hour. And then we will punch it down and do all the fun stuff with preparing to cook it. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Are you ready? Or do you want to say hello?
Hello.
We are going to...
Oh, Charlie.
Said lightly greased, not floured. So I'm going to spray this a little.
I got sprayed a little.
I'm so sorry.
I think.
All right, we're going to flip this over. Do you want to help me? Okay, so we are going to...
What is this kind of one?
It's a cheese bread. So we're gonna kind of knead it in.
Can I help?
Yep. So I'm gonna kind of go like that and sprinkle some more cheese. You're gonna help?
Yep. Let's do it.
Yeah, just keep doing that over and over.
Oh.
For another 45 minutes. This says,
Rolling.
I know, it's the boring part, but you're gonna go to bed while this is rising one last time. Okay?
Yeah, then it won't be rolling for me.
Nope. All right.
Let's go play. I like so funny with the time on this.
You look beautiful. Can I give you a kiss?
Yes, I'm a pencil.
I love you.
I forgot also that we have to brush some oil over the top and then we let it rest. The bread has been in the oven. There's only about 4 minutes left. I'm really excited to try it and to show you guys what it looks like. Let's see if it sounds hollow. It does. Oh, it looks so good. I think the bread is cool enough. We are gonna cut into it and see what the inside looks like and taste it.
Okay. It smells really cheesy. Doesn't sound as hollow anymore. I don't know how to cut this. Maybe like a cake? Sure, let's try. Should I have done this on a cutting board? Absolutely. But that's okay. We're not here for perfection. We're here for deliciousness. Oh, stop. That's really not what I was expecting it to look like, but oh my gosh, that looks so good. Okay. Sorry. Always gotta smell the food when it's new. Almost like a cheesy breadstick. Highly recommend. I'll list the directions and ingredients, the recipe, that's what it's called, in the description box. Have fun making it, explore,